Today, we're going to be talking about the future tense in Spanish. And the first step that you guys really need to do is find this digital document right here. You guys are going to be following along with the presentation here, and you're going to do so by filling in these orange spaces. So you just are going to be typing right here. So make sure that you type in these spaces and follow along. To begin with, the future tense in Spanish means you will or shall do something, like I will dance. So what you guys are going to do is make sure you go here and you're going to type in literally like will or shall do something. Okay? And keep following along. I will say that in Spanish, we've already covered the ir plus a plus infinitive, so we would have already said voy a bailar, and that means I am going to dance. You can also do this future tense, which again means will or shall do something, and then it would be more like I will dance. And we'll talk about that a little bit more at the end. They're very similar, but they are different. Okay. So that first thing, equivalent in English, significa que will or shall do something. Pero el futuro es especial porque, primero, las terminaciones son iguales para todos los verbos a, r, e, r, y, r. Now, this is unique. It's the same ending for all the verbs, whereas in present tense, for example, we would have said like hablas and comes. So those are already different. You have an es ending or an as ending or vivimos, and that has an I in it. So they were different for all of the verbs. But for this one, they're all the same. You only have to learn one set of endings. The second thing that's a little bit special es que las terminaciones se añaden al infinitivo del verbo. So we've never done that before either. We are taking the endings that we have for the future tense and we're just adding them directly onto the infinitive. So you already have an AR and then you add the ending to that, or you have an ER and you add the ending there, or you have an IR and then you just add the ending. So let's talk about what those endings are. Las terminaciones, which you put directly on the end of your infinitive. So, and again, I put colors here just so you guys could see that they're kind of like E and A mixture, but it does not matter because all of these 6 endings right here actually go directly on whatever the word would be. So we have bailar, comer, ir. It doesn't matter. They all are in its infinitive already. We have bailar. And then when we want to say, like, I will dance, you just say bailar, bailare. And you dance bailarás, and so on and so forth. So our endings are as, a, hemos, eis, and an. And again, these 3 have A's and these 3 have E's, but it does not matter. You put these 6 on, regardless of whether it's an AR, an ER, or an IR. Does not matter. So make sure you get these copied down on your sheet, and we are going to move forward. So right now, I'm asking you to pause the video and try the next examples. The ones it wants you to do are the ones I just put on there, bailar, comer, and ir. So you can start, if you want, by literally writing bailar, comer, and ir in all their spaces. And then all you have to do is add these endings, all right? But pause the video, and then when you're ready, unpause the video, and you'll see the answers. Now that you guys have finished filling in those 3 verbs, I'm going to show you what the answers are. So we have bailar, and these are pronounced bailare, bailarás, bailará, bailaremos, bailaréis, bailarán. We have a lot of accents on these, and that is where you're going to be stressing the word. Comeré, comerás, comerá, comeremos, comeréis, and comerán. Notice bailar's endings are exactly the same as comer's endings. And iré, irás, irá, iremos, iréis, and irán. Just exactly the same as bailar and comer. That's essentially the future tense. There are some important irregulars, and you're going to really want to learn the stems of these irregulars because the next tense we do, which is called the conditional, has the exact same irregulars because it has a very similar format. So it's really important that you learn these very well. But up to this point, that's how all regular verbs work in the future tense. Some irregulars. The first group the change. We're going to eliminate an E before the final R. So these are all ER verbs. We're going to get rid of the E. So we have example, caber. In order to get to the irregular stem, adios E, and we get CABR because we're dropping the E. Caber means to fit. Now, these are really hard to say if you don't have another vowel. So caber, but again, if you want to say like it will fit, cabra, or we will fit, cabremos, but you're dropping that E. Saber, which means to know. Saber, but again, easier to say when you add something. Sabre, I will know. Sabremos, we will know. Sabrán, they will know. And that will means they will know or something like along those lines. Haber. Haber is this crazy word that we really need to know in Spanish. This is one of the absolute most important words we've learned. In the present tense, haber was I, like I tarea. In the preterite, we learned it was hubo. And in the imperfect, we learned it was había. But now we're learning this in the future, and it will be aber, but again, abra. And most of the time, we're going to see this in the LA form. It can be in all the forms, but for now, we're just going to only really use this one in the LA form. Habrá una prueba. There will be a test. Poder. Vamos a decir podr, podré, podrás, podrá, podremos, podréis, podrán, and that's to be able to. And the last one is going to be querer. So we're going to drop that E and have two in a row. Quer, querré, querrás, querrá, queremos, querréis, querrán. And that's will want, will love a person. So make sure you get those filled in. Pause if you need to. The second set are things that are normally go verbs, all right, in the present tense. These ones are going to get some things eliminated, and we're going to replace things with a D. So normally we can think of venir in the yo form, in present tense, vengo. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop the I and add a D. So eliminate vowel, I, replace with D. To say, you will come to the party, vendrás a la fiesta. Salir, I will go out with my friends, saldré con mis amigos. We will have homework, tendremos tarea. It will be worth a lot of money, valdrá mucho dinero, and they will set the table, pondrán la mesa. The big thing here is ditch the vowel before the R. Some of these it's E's, some are I's. Tener, valer, poner are all E's, but salir and venir are I's. But we just ditch that letter and put the letter D. Make sure that you get these also copied down. The last major set are verbose EC. So we're going to eliminate the E that's in this and the C that's in it. And then that's good to go. So there are really only two to know. The E and the C here get dropped, and we just have HAR. R, like I will do my homework. Haré mi tarea. Or we will do the homework. Haremos la tarea. And the E and the C here go away. And again, this was CE and this is EC. It doesn't matter. We're getting rid of both those letters. That leaves us with DIR. I will tell the truth. Diré la verdad. Diremos un cuento. We will say a story. Make sure you get these two copied down. We have one more page to look at. Lastly, as I told you at the beginning of the video, we already have ir plus a plus infinitive to say, like, I am going to play. We are going to sleep. And now we have this future tense, which means will, like I will play, we will sleep. So let's see what the differences are. So when we did ir plus a plus infinitive, like voy a comer, it's just the immediate future. This is a review of it. We've done that already. That tense is not so formal. Voy a estudiar, like I'm going to study. When we're doing the future, instead of voy a estudiar or voy a comer, we will have comeré or estudiaré. This is new. This is what we're learning. It's just the infinitive, like comer, and then the ending right here. The neat thing about this, like I said earlier, is that they are the same endings, las mismas terminaciones for all the verbs, AR, ER, R. They're all the same, so it's really easy. We just have to learn 6 things. This is more formal. I will study. So the difference, if I'm using study, voy a estudiar, I'm going to study. Yeah, I'm going to study. More formal, I will study. For the future tense, this is more probable. It's more definite. Like, yes, it will happen. But if you use ir plus a plus infinitive, that kind of lets you know that maybe the plan's going to change. It's not so sure. Voy a estudiar. Yeah, I'm going to study. Like, stuff might come up and get in my way, but like, I'm going to study versus estudiaré. I will study. It is probable. It is definite. It is going to happen. Um, the future is a little bit less common, but it's definitely still common. But if you hear the voy a comer, that is much more common. But again, both are absolutely used. The intent difference is simply just that with the immediate future, ir plus a plus infinitive, maybe things are going to change. You don't know. But with the future, it will happen. It is a guarantee. So make sure you get these things copied down onto your sheet. And if you have questions, make sure you reach out to me so that I can help you. Good luck.